we're going to talk about is week 9 of Japanese 1 class. So what I started with is お化けなんてないさ, the ghost song. But because of the Halloween's close by, this is not really a Halloween song in Japan, but because it talks about a ghost, I thought I will share with the students. So we did that. And as always, we were singing the Japanese song. And then today, this week, finally, we were able to complete all the Hiragana charts. So now we are done with the Hiragana after this week. Yay! So first we did with ya, you, yo, and ya, you, ya, yo, you, yo. And then the last row was wa, o, wa, o, This is a particle wo that we use for object marker. So wa, o, and then last hiragana, And then wa, o, wa, wo. And then this one had the quizzes, so probably you guys can practice on your own to do the recognition for those hiraganas. And then ya, you, yo. So make sure do the pair deck with writing. Practice what I pointed out on ya, you, yo was that you have to have an angle going this way and make sure the students had enough length on this one. Some students made it way too short, some students way too long. So the balancing on how far this line is coming out is kind of important. So make sure you be careful on that one. And then diagonal down. You was some students went to the circle part right away, or some students made it too small and then made it circle way too big. So proportion is important. So you make sure you go down and then make a circular motion and then go down. So this going down part, you cannot make it too right or you cannot make it too left. They have to be in the middle. So be careful on that one too. And then yo. Some student made this yo first stroke way too short, or this second line, this portion way too long. So be careful on the length of this part, and then you go down and then not too long and then go down. Some student wanted to make it go down and up, curving down up, so make sure you just go circle down, and then just go down and circle down. And then wa. When we went over rarirurero last week, re was going inward like this. Wa is when you go down, zigzag, and then go upwards and go in. So make sure you go down. Well, this one is curved in, and then make sure you go all the way in. That was a little bit hard for some students. Some student wanted to do like straight in and then have that curve like right here on the top. Make sure you go downward and then go up to make this wa part really going upwards on this part. Wo is the object marker wo. Left to right, go down and down. This unproportional chi part, some students made it way too long, some students made it way too short. Make sure this is proportionally correct so that when you go put this curve down, you will go cross over this line right here. And then it's not too big, it's not too small. Angles are important, so make sure you go inward and curve it out. That's the important part. And then, so you go down, up, and then it looks like a cursive H, but make sure you go up at the end. So a little bit diagonal, right to left, and then go up. So that will be last hiragana arabo. So practice on your own, writing them down. And then we went over the combination sound chart. So combination sounds are made out of this hiragana, which is ki, gi, shi, ji, chi, ni, hi, bi, pi, ni, ri. So top is this hiragana, and then ya, you, yo, the hiragana that we went over this week. Look at how small this ya, you, yo are. This should be 1/3 of the original hiragana. So all the way you should have small ya, all the way you should have small u, and all the way you should have small yo. So how do you read this? K with a YA, you read it as kya, kyu, kyo, not kiya, kiyu, kyo. You should pronounce it as kya, kyu, kyo. Just like we went over hyaku and hayaku, hyaku is 100, but hayaku is a hurry. So make sure you are emphasizing in the part that supposed to make sense. Kya, kyu, kyo. It's short and combination. So kya, kyu, kyo, ya, yu, yo, sha, shu, sho. So be careful on that and make sure you work on that one. And this is the practice that we did. Kore versus kono. So you can pause and make sure you go over by yourself because I'm going to show you the answer next. You can pause it. Okay? And make sure you work on that. And then this one has the answer. I hope you guys got all of them correct. The important part is look at where that is at. If it's nothing in between, then you use kore. If you have a noun in between this is, then you use kono. So kore, sore, are versus kono, sono, ano. So make sure you go over that. And then this one is a month of the year. The 3 months that you should be really, really careful about are April, 4月. Never say 4月. We say 4月, 4月. So be careful on that. And also 7月, 7月. It's not a 7月. We say 7月, 7月. And then September is 9月, 9月. It's not 9月, it's 9月, 9月. So be careful. So 1月, 2月, 3月, 4月, 5月, 6月, 7月, 8月, 9月, 10月, 11月, 12月, and 何月? What month? 何月? So we went over in class briefly having conversation how to put that into phrases. 何々さんは so you put someone's name. So 何々さんは何月生まれですか? I need to you can correct that typo. 何々さんは何月生まれですか? 何々さんは何月生まれですか? 何々さんは何月生まれ Oh, maybe you might glitches. 生まれ何々さんは何月生まれですか? 何々さんは何月生まれですか? What month were you born? So, 何々さんは何月 What month? 生まれ born ですかですか at the end. 私は you put the month. 私は8月生まれです。私は8月生まれです。So you put the month here and then you can answer I was born in certain month. 私は何月生まれです。And then we watched the month video and then we went over the days of the week. So maybe I can sing the song for you guys. I will post the link in here, so make sure you guys can watch that too. So this is how it goes. 日月火水木金土日月火水木金土一週間一週間日月火水木金土日曜日月曜日火曜日、水曜日、木曜日、金曜日、土曜日。日月火水木金土。日月火水木金土。So that's how the song goes. And students hopefully start to sing this song and then memorize which day they are in right now. Okay. And then we took notes on どこ. So this week's concept was どこ. どこ私の鉛筆はどこですか私の鉛筆はどこですか So we talked about note mean possession apostrophe s. So 私の鉛筆 my pencil は where is it? 私の鉛筆はどこですか私の鉛筆はどこですか So you replace with whatever the whose item they are はどこですか And then you can ask where they are at. あなたの鉛筆はどこですあなたの鉛筆はここです。あなたの鉛筆はここです。So the concept that you need to know is ここ、そこ、あそこ。ここ、そこ、あそこ for locations. So あなたの鉛筆はここです。私のカバンはそこです。私のカバンはそこです。 先生の鉛筆削りはあそこです。先生の鉛筆削りはあそこです。Teacher's pencil sharpener is over there. So teacher's apostrophe s pencil sharpener is 鉛筆削り。鉛筆削りはあそこです。over there あそこです。And then I had a students to create sentences and I checked over Pear Deck. So for instance, this one will be 私の教科書はここです。私の教科書はここです。ごめんなさい。私の鉛筆削りはあそこです。私の鉛筆削りはあそこです。あなたの紙はあそこです。あなたの紙はあそこです。あなたのボールペンはそこです。あなたのボールペンはそこです。私の消しゴムはそこです。私の消しゴムはそこです。先生の鉛筆はあそこです。先生の鉛筆削りはそこです。And then students work on the Canvas assignments when they do. What I made was a drop down and also typing practice so that students can recognize how to use ここそこあそこ and create sentences. So whose that is はここそこあそこ and then you put this at the end. Next concept was particle page. So make sure you have a particle page somewhere dedicated to in your notebook so that so far the particle that we went over was wa. You write it as ha, but you read it as wa. That was a subject marker, the first particle that we went over. And then we also have ka. Ka is a question marker. So if you have ka at the end, that's a question. And then we also had a no. No is possession, apostrophe s. So far we had wa, which is ha, ka, question, and then no, apostrophe s, which is possession. 私の、あなたの, right? And then what we're gonna add today is wo, the new hiragana that we went over, particle o. How do we use it? It's an object marker. So you put that after object. Please give me a paper. 紙をください。紙をください。紙をください。ドアを開けてください。ドアを開けてください。Please open the door. ドアを開けてください。ドアを開けてください。So, 紙をください and ドアを開けてください。And let's try speaking on the phrases. ください is a please. ください is a please. So please give me a paper. 紙をください。Go over some of the phrases, how to say them. Okay, so let's start with this one. This one is 座ってください。座ってください。静かにしてください。静かにしてください。静かにしてください。よくできました。よくできました。よくできました。出してください。出してください。出してください。聞いてください。聞いてください。聞いてください。It's not 切ってください。聞いてください。聞いてください。見てください。見てください。見てください。ドアを閉めてください。ドアを閉めてください。ドアを閉めてください。書いてください。書いてください。書いてください。立ってください。立ってください。立ってください。Make sure you hear the skipping sound. 立ってください。読んでください。読んでください。読んでください。That's it. よくできました。頑張って。I'll see you in class.